Welcome back to Ship, a team building focused podcast. This is my 20th episode. I'm here to talk through and work through a subject for all companies and all businesses, building a better team with the customer in mind. It is missing from everyday life. Companies large and small have forgotten who are paying the salaries, who are paying the bills of that company the individual works for. You see this every day. Trust me. Thank you to everyone that has returned and given me feedback. It's been a while, y'all, and I apologize for that. I got several things going on, and again, thank you for coming back. Any feedback, it will help me make this more enjoyable for you to watcher and listener. Please subscribe to my LinkedIn page as well as here on YouTube. You can also email me for consultation on your team or content suggestions, or just to shoot the proverbial crap. Yes, I said it. I did. RA Enterprises is here to help everyone. Anyone can learn. Anyone can help. On that subject, my wife Heather is going to be launching something here very shortly to help out people within the home. She has a new thing that she's involved in and want to get the word out on it, so I'll have her on here in a few weeks, talk a little bit about it, and so look for that announcement on social media. Over the years, as a director of operations for Premier Logistics Partners, I've learned and seen how a good team can impact others, internally and externally. RA Enterprise is how I'm giving back, how I'm helping others, how I'm serving them. It's also time to make me a better person, be a better, husband and father to my two little girls, and also serve my operations team at PLP Logistics. This week, I want to jump into a sort of an interesting subject, but morale. Morale can go several different ways in a company and in your personal life. You want to have a high level of morale. You want to have a high level of chemistry within your teams, within your organizations, top to bottom. You want your boardroom people to get along. You want and stay motivated even when times are tough. And that reverberates all the way down your organization. In a lot of ways, your leader, your top end leader person needs to be a glass half full type of leader. I personally have the tendency, because I like to have contingency plan for this, contingency plan for that. I plan for the worst. I just instinctively do that. I'm more of a glass half empty type of guy versus full. But that allows me to motivate, and it allows me to, when things do go wrong, I have a waterfall effect that I go through to make sure I shore up problems. I've thought about that. So it can go both ways. But let's look at some definitions. Just straight morale is a person or group's mental and emotional state, which can include their confidence, enthusiasm, or willingness to pursue or to persist in their activities. It's pretty interesting, huh? Mental and emotional state. Let's pick that apart. Why is that important? Well, it's important because when you come to work, you want the outside noise to be left out. But it's hard to turn that off. We all know that. We are all human, and we all know that. But to have a good, positive environment and good morale within your business unit, within your team structure, will help that person to sort of block that out if you are there to support them. You got to think about that. Okay? Now let's look at it from just a team side of stuff. Team morale is the overall attitude, enthusiasm, and satisfaction of a group of people working together towards a common goal. Profound. Look at some words in here. Overall attitude. People working together. Common goal. Why am I focusing on those specific parts? Because if you think about it, on a team, your overall, you have 5 members. Overall, you have 5 people, right? You have to keep that up. High, 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 right? Okay? Group of people working together. You have 5 people on your team. We want all 5 working together. And it helps out when I'm using a hand. If you're missing a finger, this guy right here, it's hard for your fingers to do certain things. You need all 5 to grip something, like my phone right here. It takes all 5 fingers to hold this phone. And you can hold it with 2. You can technically hold it with a thumb. Yes, bad example, but at the same time, it's a good example. But they're working towards a common goal. So think about that. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. Trust me on this. If your common goal working in a hospital is to take care of people and comfort people when they're not feeling well, when they're sick, when they have a disease, when they've been a very bad accident, if your goal is to have them feel secure, have them feel loved, that's what your team is for. If you have a high level of morale in your business, you will not have an issue when your customers call in and give your team heartache on something. Your team will respond with, yes, we will get that done for you. I'm so sorry about that, Mr. and Mrs. Customer. We will look into that. I'm sorry, Mr. and Mr. Customer. It will be a positive communication that comes out of their mouth. When you have team members that speak in a way that it sounds like they're smiling on the phone, and then, or something's really bad, and you drop your voice a little bit, say, Mr. Customer, I completely understand what you're saying. We will definitely look into this. We apologize for the issue you are having. I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, I'm sorry your cable is not currently working. I do understand that Notre Dame is on TV. I do understand that UGA is on TV. We are working to get it resolved as fast as we can. When you understand the environment you're in, the situation you're in, speaking to your customers, and you can adapt to that level and serve your customers in a way that blows your competition out of the water, you will win. You will win. I guarantee you will win. Because your competition is not doing that. Your competition is just like a machine. Oh yeah, sorry. Contracts with that specific provider is just not working. So yeah, it's not there. Sorry, you're not gonna be able to watch the Notre Dame game. You're not gonna be able to watch UGA. Sorry. Try back in a couple weeks. I mean, think about that. And right now, I'm picking on. There is a specific cable network out there, or distributor of cable. I don't have it here in my house. I've been able to watch all the college football that there is, which is great that college football is back. But there is that going on right now. The empathy side of your team will come out if there's high morale and high chemistry within your team. Okay? Now let's look at some benefits. Let's just talking about different ways of interacting with your customers. Think about benefits. Willing employee cooperation towards objectives of the organization. Loyalty to the organization and its leadership. That's huge. When you have a group that's working together and you have great morale within your business, they are loyal to you. You, the owner, you, the board member, you, the stockholder, stakeholder, you, the manager, you, the director, the team lead, the coworker. Loyalty goes a lot wider and longer than you think if an employee is again, loyal. High degree of employee interest in their job in the organization. Typically, loyalty and high degree of interest go hand in hand. They do. Decrease in absenteeism and labor turnover. 100% true. If you have a positive environment, if you have good morale within your business, top to bottom, everybody wants to come to work. Everybody wants to come to work. Okay? They do. If you don't believe me, Walk into a Chick-fil-A. Go to Chick-fil-A, and you will see that in such a great example there. Chick-fil-A is a fast food restaurant that was founded in Metro Atlanta, and it is by Truett Cathy, and it's an outstanding place. Basically, the reason why we have fried chicken sandwiches everywhere else is because of Chick-fil-A. But if you got one, and I know some places in this country, you got to go sit in line for a long time. I get it. Hey, I go to In-N-Out as best as I can when I'm going out west. I go to In-N-Out because it's a great burger. It's a great burger. I can't get a burger like that down here in the South. Can't wait for In-N-Out to open up in Nashville, I think it is, sometime next year in 2025. But again, who wants to go to work if you don't have good morale and a positive environment? If you have one, people are going to do better. And that goes right into the next benefit. Healthy company culture and a supportive environment, resulting in a high staff engagement. Workplace items, motivation, production, performance. If you have good morale within your team, within your business, within your structure of your organization, you will see the benefits. Good team morale can counteract free riding tendencies, aka coasting, among the team members. Good morale will have each team member taking responsibility for their own actions and own their piece of the puzzle. Own their piece of the puzzle. Because nobody likes a free rider. If I'm working hard, I don't want Sally Joe over here not working. If I'm working hard, I want Sammy Joe Bob over here working hard. It doesn't mean that we're just completely nuts, crazy, busy. It means when I get a phone call and I'm taking care of a customer, I should take care of that customer exactly how those two individuals would as well. All three of us should give the same experience to the customer. If you think about for that from the customer side, you'll realize they want consistency. They don't want one attitude, another attitude, a lackadaisical, response. They want somebody to talk to them and understand what is going on if it's a problem. If it's an order, they want to be in, out, bing, bang, take care of it, and get their order on time. Okay? So you have to remember all those different little pieces. Now let's go on to what you can do. As a leader, as a team lead, as a manager, as the support at the top, wherever you are in your organization, we're just going to call it the top. You have the top of the team lead. You have a departmental lead. You have a departmental manager. That we're calling the top. And then you have employees underneath you. You have team members underneath you. Okay? These are things that you can do. Okay? Encourage ongoing one-on-ones. Feedback on a very consistent basis between you, the manager, and your employee, or the employee to manager, are very important. It's how you can absolutely elevate and support and keep that team morale and chemistry working well. Give your employees the tools to ask for feedback. Employee feedback to you as the management level, as that top level, regardless of where that top is. Again, team lead, manager, director, vice president, president, board, owner, right? Give your employees a way to give you feedback. Because if you don't know, you can't fix. You can't keep that morale high, that chemistry high, the fun that is going on in your business. If you don't know, you can't fix it. You need to know. And if you don't have a way, I encourage you to figure it out. Figure out a way for your employees to give you feedback. Even in a small organization, that is possible. Train your managers to become better coaches. Now, I will say from my personal experience here, I need more training as a coach. See, I do things certain ways. In my brain, I'm a certain type of person. But I lead a team of different individuals. So I need to learn how to be a better coach sometimes. That'll help me, give the morale and give the chemistry and give the motivation and give the support to my team that they deserve. So if you are in management, you should be asking for more tools to become a better coach. You can also do self-help, right? We have the internet. Everybody has the internet. Trust me. On your phone, you have the internet. Look things up. Watch some speakers. Watch my podcast. Listen to my podcast. Listen to other people. Because that'll help you become a better all-around support in management. And you can coach your team better, which then produces a better team chemistry and the knowledge base of your team, for which what? Have the customer in mind. Okay? Help your people develop both personally and professionally. Now, this one's a gray area in some organizations. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're paying for them to go to school or to get some kind of certificate or degree or something like that. This has specifically to help them understand where they need to do a little bit of growth, personally and professionally. Sometimes personally, you don't want to mix that on the work side, but every once in a while you can show them certain things in the workplace that will help them personally. And everything that you present to your team, to elevate your team, to train your team, have it have some type of personal impact that they can not just apply to their everyday work life, but that they also can take home. If they can take it home to their family, that's the impact you want as a leader. If you can lead them professionally and lead them in their personal life, it will pay dividends in your heart and in their heart. Show employees how much you appreciate them. Now, this one's a hard one. Some people would say, okay, well, I'll give you gift cards. I'm going to give you some money. Here's this, here's that. Sometimes it's just as simple as coming by their desk, their cubicle, and say, Eric, you've done a great job. Thank you very much. Let the employee know how much you appreciate them. That will make them fight for you. It'll make them fight for your business. It'll make them fight for that customer. Okay? Very important. One of the last things, and it goes right along with part of these podcasts, right? Fish philosophy. It's right here. Don't forget to have fun. Okay? Nobody wants to come to work. Nobody wants to come to an office that is not fun. Have little pop-in days of something. If there's if there's an anniversary coming up for something, celebrate it. Celebrate birthdays. Celebrate anniversaries. Anything you can do to celebrate will be exponentially. Lost my train of thought there, but it will pay dividends. It will exponentially impact your team. Quote of the week corner. This one's an interesting one. And there's a lot of controversy with this company that's right now going on. For the last couple of years, there's been a lot of controversy. But when you look at what Walt Disney did, the way he transformed our imagination, when he transformed entertainment the way he did, the vision that he had, this is such a good quote because it goes right along with morale and chemistry and teamwork. If you can dream it, you can do it. Again, if you can dream it, you can do it. It's Walt Disney. Yeah, I said something about Disney. Deep down, I love Disney. Such a great place to go. I'm going to have to get my kids there one of these days. Well, as we wrap up, again, I just want you guys to have fun out there. I want you guys to build great, awesome teams that are going to going to serve your customers well. Drop me an email if you have any questions or content recommendations. Please subscribe here on YouTube or follow me on LinkedIn. There's also a Facebook page, so I need to get more active, a little more active, posting different little things, and that's going to be coming. Hope everybody has a blessed week. Thank you for watching and listening. Till next episode. Bye-bye.